everyone, and welcome to my channel, Make Me a Game. I am your host, Mia, and today what we're going to do is we're actually going to start on our newest series, Let's Play. It's a Let's Play series, so if you're here and you're like, we're doing it for Minecraft, if you can't tell already. If you've gotten here and you're like, okay, I did some searching and some Googling and all my friends are playing Minecraft, or my kids are playing Minecraft, or my neighbor is playing Minecraft, and I don't know how to do that. And that's how you got here. That's great. So just tune in, relax, grab some popcorn, maybe a healthy snack, grab an apple, glass of water, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. So the first thing that we're gonna do, okay, so we have Minecraft. We've gone through the whole rigmarole of like making a username and picking out what we look like. We're gonna go ahead and get started. So for this series, I'll be playing on a PC computer, but you can play it on like anything, any device you want. We're going to play this on PC. I'm playing the Java edition, which you can see right here. It says Java edition. Sometimes, well, not sometimes, all the time, if you are playing on like an Xbox or on the Switch or on your phone, it'll say Bedrock edition. There are some like minor differences between the two, or major, whatever. But if you're playing with your kids and you have a computer and they have or friends and you have a computer and they have like an Xbox or a PlayStation or something, or you have a PlayStation, you're a PlayStation household, and your friends, your neighbors, whatever, are an Xbox household, you would want to get Bedrock so you can play together. And you'll have Bedrock edition anyway if you're playing on those platforms, so it doesn't really matter. You're not going to have to worry too much about it. We're also playing in this right here is the version. We're playing 1.15.2. We're super duper excited about the new update that's going to come out. We don't really know when it's going to come out, hopefully soon, but who knows. Anyway, I digress. We're getting back to action. First thing we'll do, we'll press single player, because I'm going to play by myself in this world. Well, I'll be playing, you'll be playing, we'll be playing together. So if you have any feedback or comments or questions about anything, just put it in the comments. I'm happy to address it in another video. Let's create a new world, and then we'll put the name in here. Let's see. McNewtonville Town. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll leave it in game mode survival. I do want to be able to search for resources. You'll craft things, you gain levels, you can die, you have health, you have hunger. So there's like a lot of things that you can do. This is the default mode, what most people play on. There is also hardcore, where once you die, you're dead. If you're just starting out, unless you're an avid gamer, you maybe don't want to start on this. Maybe you do, I don't know. Have fun, do whatever you want. And then there's also creative mode, where it's more like if you want to practice something, or if you want to build things, or if it's too stressful, you don't want to have mobs come and attack you, like bad guys, like zombies, like skeletons. They shoot arrows at you, and creepers sneak up on you and blow up. Anyway, those are scary. We're going to start on survival, so we'll still have to look out for those, but it won't be so scary. So we have our town. We're going to go ahead and press create new world. Depending on your device, it may take a little bit for this to load, but right now it's just growing. So we have a seed, and every world starts with a seed. There's two things that every world starts with. It's a seed and the punch of a tree. So we're going to do both of these things. And yeah, we're just going to wait for this to load. Should have done a time lapse for this, but here we are. I like to talk. So cool. We started out in our new little world, and I'm very excited. Looks like we're right by a body of water. One of the first things I like to do is to just get to as high ground as I can. It doesn't look like there's a lot around here though, which is totally fine. Oh, look at this. We've got this beautiful body of water, a couple tiny islands. It's just kind of like, this is so great. Okay, so we're gonna come up here. Again, there's the two things we do in every game of Minecraft, and that's punch trees, and we have to start with a seed. So this is an oak tree. It's got oak leaves. It's got some branches that come off. It's kind of fun. We've also got this spruce tree, and we've got birch trees. There's a few more different types of trees, but I won't talk about them now since they're not here right now. So we're gonna go ahead and get started punching on the trees. And we just need some wood so we can make some basic tools. And our first goal right now is to just make it through the night. Just make it through night one. And as long as we can do that, we can do anything. So let's go ahead and keep on punching on some trees. And as soon as those things fall, sometimes they'll fall to the ground and you'll have to wander around and pick them up. So be sure to just, give it a once over and make sure everything is exactly where you want it to be. Okay, so we've got those. We have one more branch here, or one more piece of the log. Cool, so we've got that whole tree. And the leaves for the tree, as soon as all of the wood from the tree is gone, then the leaves will just start decaying. And those leaves can drop some pretty special things. They'll drop either saplings or they'll drop sticks. So you can use the sticks to make tools. That's pretty important. You can make tools. You can also make different craftable items such as fence gates, fences. So there's just an abundance of things that you can do. And we'll just start one at a time. Oh, I do want to talk about this though real quick. Down here you'll notice that there's these little hams, like a ham bone. Those indicate how hungry you are. So we start out in the world, we're fully fed, we're nourished, and this is our health. So if something hits us and takes this away, it takes down our hunger. And it does that because it takes a little bit of energy to heal a person. So there's that. And so then you can eat different things and they will make you healthy again. And it's wonderful and beautiful. And I'm very excited. Normally you would do you can kill a cow, you get some leather from the cow, and usually it'll drop leather. And excuse me, cow, I'm trying to talk about you. The cow's like, please don't kill me. It is just a game. You're not actually hurting any cows. You're not, it's not like one cow here, it's one cow in the real world. So I'm just going to go ahead and punch a couple more trees. Actually, one thing I do want to do though, I'm going to go ahead and make some planks. So if we just put one log in here, that'll give us 4 planks. And with the planks, we can do quite a bit. The first thing we're going to do, you'll notice there's this 2x2 square. We can go ahead and put some planks in there and grab a crafting table. And the crafting table is a Minecrafter's best tool. We can go ahead and craft sticks right now. If you're pretty new, what we can do is, so we have spruce, so we're only going to see things spruce related, and this will show us what we can actually craft right now. You can also do this to see everything that you can craft based on the materials that you've gathered so far. So anything spruce related, we'll be able to see here. The ones with the red outlines are ones that we can't make right now, but if we click on it, we can see what we're missing. So if we made some of these birch or some of these slabs out of the spruce, then we could make a barrel. And a barrel is just a place where you it's your storage. So it's this inventory, but not on you. It's not on your person. It's external. So we're going to go ahead and there's a couple things actually that I want to make. First, we're going to start off with a wooden pickaxe. And you'll notice, so we take 2 sticks, we put 1 stick here, 1 stick here. I have these stacked up because I want to make a few things, so I'll just put them all out there to begin with. But you'll see it kind of looks like a pickaxe. So that's the shape that you'll make for that. And actually, I'm going to need to make a little bit more of these. So I'm going to go ahead and do that too. So we'll put 1, 2 there and 1 there. And we're going to make an axe, and that'll make cutting down trees just a little bit faster. It doesn't make it a whole lot faster with the wooden tools, but that's okay. Again, we're just starting out, so we don't have to be perfect. Oh, well, what happened? That was crazy. Cool, so we're gonna grab this, and I do wanna start finding a place for us to go, since we wanna survive the night, and that's our goal in this episode. Since we wanna survive the night, we wanna find a place that's gonna be ideal for us to kind of dig in. We just need a little hidey hole. We don't need a mansion. We don't have time to build a mansion today. So we're not gonna do that. I'm kind of looking for, if you're like, why are you just going around, just make a hole? I'm kind of looking for somewhere that's in the side of a hill, so that way we can do some mining throughout the night. And that's one thing that I do to kind of save time. If you're in a place where where there's sheep and you can, kill a bunch of sheep and get their wool, you can make a bed, and that'll help you sleep through the night. We want to sleep through the night, or not be exposed to the outside world, I guess, is we don't want to, because there's bad guys that spawn. The bad mobs, like the skeletons, the creepers, the zombies, they come out at night and they come out in droves. So they're all around and they're really good at attacking. And if I had some armor on, it would make it a lot easier. And we'll probably do that in a later episode. Just go out and have some fun one night and, see if we can get some bad guys and get some loot. But for now, we're just getting some wood and finding a place where we can eventually burrow into for the night. Let's see. Ooh, I'm gonna cut through here real quick. See, there's this nice big hill over there. I gotta watch out for these two. If you press Control, if you hold down that, if you're on a computer, if you hold down on Control, then you won't go, oh, we should go down there. Oh my gosh. If you press Control, you won't fall off the edge. Just be careful you're not on any stairs or or that you don't jump, because that'll put you in for a doozy. So we're gonna dig right through here. I'm just gonna use my fist for this. I wanna see how far down we are, because those are some pretty good tools, and I kinda wanna, oof, that's so much farther than I could imagine. Okay, we're gonna skip that for now. I'm just gonna cross, Okay, I'm gonna cross over here, and then I'm gonna start setting up shop. To swim, just go ahead and press that space bar if you're using a computer. But if you're not, if you have something mapped to something else, that's fine. But you can definitely swim through the water. Nothing to worry about there. If you go underwater for too long, you can drown. So just, be careful, but I think you're gonna be all right. So cool. We're gonna start digging into here for no particular reason other than that I think it's cute and it's got a little view of the water right there. So we're a little bit safe, but we don't have to worry about a whole lot. So I'm just gonna punch these blocks. I could make also, I'm gonna just set that there, and I'm going to make a couple more planks, and I'm gonna make a spoon. Basically, it's a shovel, and that'll help us dig this dirt out a little bit faster. And I want to leave these sides up here as though they're a wall. We're not nighttime quite yet. Maybe I should gather some more wood. Yeah, we'll get this tree right here. It'll be a little bit easier of an indicator as far as when when we've made it through the night, if we can let some of the sunshine down onto us. So we'll do this. And cool, so we've got that tree, and that'll take some time for that to go away. I want to block off this entrance a little bit. I don't really want bad guys to see me. I'm gonna make some half slabs. I quite often will wake up in the morning to a creeper trying to say hello a little bit earlier than I'm ready for. So cool, I'll put that there, put this here, so we can still see outside, and we want to be able to do that so that we can see what's going on. Cool, so we got this advancement here, and you'll see it says made the advancement Stone Age, and that's pretty neat. If you're not really sure what to do, one thing that I recommend is coming into the game menu, and you'll see advancements. Cool, so we started out here. We just start off in this world. We made this pickaxe, and it was out of wood, and that's totally cool. It shows you the next things that you can do, and eventually it'll just be branched out, and you'll see all these different achievements that you've made, etc. So just keep an eye on that if you're like, I don't really know what to do next. And so then this will show you construct a better pickaxe. You can look this up too and be like, what is this? You can have a stone pickaxe. That's what we'll probably go with next, unless we magically find some iron first. And then this right here, smelt an iron ingot. So we'll do stone, and then we'll see if we can, throughout the night, we're gonna just do mining, which is the namesake of the game. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. And that's how we will survive through the night, tonight anyway. The first thing I'm going to do when mining is I'm going to get 8 pieces of cobblestone, and you'll notice each time I pick one up, it comes over here, which is this bar down here is what is represented here. So when I get to 8 on there, then we can actually make an oven where we can smelt things, which will be super duper cool. And I'll show you how that all works in just 1 second here. We have 9 now. Okay, so we'll grab this and we'll put 1 in each of these spaces on the outside. Again, remember, we could also just press boop. We could just press this and it'll put those pieces there for me. All right, so we'll put that there for no reason. We'll just pick a spot and we'll put, we'll put a couple pieces in there. We can use these logs to create some charcoal, and that's really helpful, especially in your first night. There's not really a whole lot of time when you're like, oh my God, where am I? It's gonna be your best bet probably for getting what you'll need as far as fuel goes, for just starting out for right away. It's not very efficient. It's really expensive as far as resources go. So I don't really want to use it if I don't have to, but I do really need to have some charcoal. That way we can make some torches. That's going to help us have better odds of surviving through this first night also. So I'm just going to pop one of those in there. Maybe you'll get another one done. Maybe it'll get another one. This is an indicator for how far along it is. I don't think we're going to quite, no. We won't quite make it there, but that's okay. That means we have some more wood. So we've got quite a bit. We have oak, spruce, and birch. So we've got 3 different kinds, which is super cool. It's not often that I get that on a first day. So we're gonna plop that in there and we'll plop those up there. We get 4 torches for each 1 stick and charcoal combination. It's the same thing for if you have regular coal as well. And look at this. Look at this. Boom. Super lots of light, which is fantastic, amazing, everything I want in the world. So right now I'm actually going to cut to a time lapse. We're going to just cut through, make this a little bit of a room, and then I'm going to start digging down in a staircase sort of way. So it'll be like down one, like each next step. So we're just going to keep doing that until we can gather as many resources as we can throughout the night. And I may need to make more torches also. So maybe I'll just do that right now. I'll throw some stuff in there and we'll get that cooking. All right. And I'll see you in a short bit. Enjoy the time lapse. All right, we're going to look at that. It is gravel. Gravel is pretty useful because it can help us to make arrows later on. If you dig through gravel, it'll kind of just fall. If you dig the bottom one, the top one will fall down. If you dig it out though, you have the chance of getting this, and this is flint. And flint is something that you can use to make arrows. So you just keep an eye. Oh, look, we got 2 of them. That's pretty rare. But if I dig this bottom one, this top one's going to fall down. And that happens with gravel, and it also happens with sand. So watch out when you're around those materials, but we'll get to that more later when we run into stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and continue on with the time lapse. Okay, and we're stopping once more right here, and the reason for that is you'll notice I dug down here and I plopped this hole out, and there's actually a cave down here. So I'm not sure what's in this cave, but let's dig out a little bit around here. I also don't want to fall down in there. I don't know what's down there. It's a mine shaft. Ooh, I have to be really careful about that. I wouldn't normally be I am always a scaredy cat about stuff like this, so I'm not gonna lie to you about that. But I would normally be like a little bit interested in at least checking it out some, but I don't have any sort of equipment on me, and I have wooden tools, so I don't really want to go down in there to, see what we can find. Actually, we can though. We did get a little bit off on our directions from here, so maybe I should go down. We'll cut down, see if we can get ooh, look at that. If we just stayed on course, this is iron Oh, and these are doing exactly what we talked about. So we'll get this out of the way. But look, this is what the iron ore looks like, and this is really what we need. This will help us to make our first set of iron equipment, obviously, but we can make a pickaxe that'll help us to get better materials. We can also make armor out of iron, which will help to keep us safe when we go down into the mine shaft eventually, or down into several mine shafts, etc. So we do really need a bunch of it, and we're just gonna, I like to put, like, if I dig out a hole, I like to fill it back in so that I can keep focused. It's like, having a main quest and then having 30 side quests open in a game, and then you're like, what do I do? There's so much stuff going on. So I do like to keep it just like straight and straightforward, or just forward, in front of us, so we can see what is happening. There we go. So we're just going to cut out a little bit more. I know I wanted to skip past this so you didn't have to watch all this mining in real time, because it's a little bit slow, especially with these tools. Oh yeah, look at that. Oof. This little thing that you can see the corner of right here, that is a spider web. I'm so afraid right now. Oof. Okay, I gotta go. And also, it's probably time for us to check to see if we've actually accomplished our goal. If you remember, that was just to make it through the night for today. So let's see. Let's go check. And maybe it's still nighttime if it is. Oh, look, it's just about dawn. Wow, that means that's it. What have we done today? Today we gathered flint. We gathered diorite, some gravel, cobblestone. We got iron ore, which is fantastic. We can go ahead and put that in here, and we can smelt some of it up with this charcoal that we've got, and we'll see maybe if we need more. Today we'll be able to go out and maybe we'll stay here for a couple days just so that we can gather some resources and materials. I may go ahead and just gather some stuff off camera so that way I'm prepared for the next episode, and I'll be sure to record so that way if we run into anything important, then we can go ahead and talk about it. What I'm gonna do with these two iron, oof, you can hear it. There's a zombie that's dying in the sunlight. When the sunlight comes, the bad mobs, the scary ones, the ones that'll like try to eat your face, they like burn up in sunlight, which is awesome and terrifying, because then you go outside and there's like all these creatures just like brrr, and they're just like covered in flames, and that's kind of crazy. So we got all these materials. We went from a wooden pickaxe to a stone pickaxe, and eventually we're gonna go to an iron pickaxe, but right now I think something we need is something to defend ourselves against these zombies and stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and make a sword. Look at that, an iron sword. I'm so excited. And I think we can probably throw this in there as a, yeah. Okay, so the next thing we're going to make a pickaxe, and the recipe is the same for, I think all pickaxes are the items that you're using at the top and then these sticks. It just really depends like what, so it doesn't vary based on that, just like what material you're using, but the recipe is always the same. So I'm gonna leave that in there. And again, we're gonna go ahead and look at that. Isn't it iron pick? Look at us. Look at that. We've got so many more achievements open now. We know that there's diamonds in the game. We're going to do that eventually. Cover me with diamonds, which is an achievement, something that you do when you have a full suit of armor of diamonds. I'm so excited. Or maybe you just need the one. Not sure. We'll find out together. But that's it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, the most important thing is that you enjoyed yourself. But if you did enjoy yourself, press the like button, press subscribe, share with your family, share it with your friends, share with your grandma. Maybe you can play with her. Maybe you can get her whole retired community or not retired community together to play Minecraft, and then they can show you a thing or two about about using swords and mining and crafting and stuff or something. I don't know. But thank you so much. Again, My name is Mia. This is Make Me a Game, and I'll see you on our next episode. Bye-bye.